Previously on Portal, following the Drifter's dangerous plan, Dave formed an unlikely alliance with the Ultimate to defeat the mind-controlling supervillain known as Apex, leaving the Ultimate free to take on a deadly new form. Soon after, fashion designer Zherbo Reaufeaux was arrested for the murder of Bloody Dove. While in Dareth, Yoodle finally called it quits with Gruder.
I don't ever want to see you again. Goodbye.
Wait!
And elsewhere, former movie star Dirk Ruddy suffered the price of heroism.
Apex made me tell people I'm a bedwetter and a communist, but that's barely true.
All this and a hidden betrayer still at large. This is Portal.
Dave, the transmission has begun. Dave. Dave. Dave.
Dave. Dave.
Who the... If one more fanboy bothers me at home... Diane Mazzotta?
Hi!
What are you doing here?
Come on, I've been wanting to meet you for years. I'm like the biggest Portal fan ever.
Wow.
Well, are you gonna invite me in?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry. Come in. Come in. Can I get you something?
Nah, unless you got any marshmallow sandwiches in there.
You like those?
Well, yeah, it's like my favorite food.
Me too. Diane?
Woohoo! Last one in's a rotten orc!
Marco!
Polo!
Marco!
Polo!
Gruder!
Goldberg! So, weren't you saying something about marshmallow sandwiches?
Say that again.
Weren't you saying something about marshmallow sandwiches?
Say it again.
Weren't you saying something about... What's wrong?
Did you... I thought I heard something over there. Please, just go inside. Apex! What do you want? No! 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 No!
Dave, the transmission has begun. Gruder wishes to speak with you right away.
Dave. Oh, Dave, I can't take it no more.
What's wrong, Gruder?
She broke my heart, Dave. Yoodle. Everywhere I look, all I done see is stuff that reminds me of her.
Like what?
Look, I'll show you. See this here lasher? Don't her soft fur just make you think of Yoodle's pretty hair? Don't it? Oh. Or this here grut. Don't it remind you of Yoodle's cute little nose? Oh. Look at them funny little ears. Oh. Or the crones. Their lips make me think about Yoodle's soft lips. Oh. Even this here bridge. It reminds me of Yoodle's soft hands. Oh. Oh, my Yoodle. Oh, my Yoodle. I bet your name is Yoodle too, ain't it? And I bet your name done rhyme with Yoodle too. It's probably Boodle. Hello, Boodle. Oh. Please, Dave, tell me where Yoodle done be. I needs to get on my knees and beg her to forgive me. I love her.
Gruder, I can't. She's entitled to her privacy.
Privacy.
Right.
Dave, you're my best friend. If I can't turn to you, who can I turn to?
Oh, man.
Go.
Listen, Yoodle begged me to help her move away. She told me that everything in Dareth reminds her of you too.
She did?
Yeah, you've brought that woman a lot of pain, Gruder.
Oh, where is she? Where's my Yoodle?
She's not your Yoodle anymore. All right, listen very closely. I sent her to Anarchy Online, and I'll send you there as well. But I want you to be very sensitive about this. You can't just bust in there and say, "Hi, I'm Gruder, remember me?" Approach her, but be careful. Feel it out. If she doesn't want to see you, that's it. You're gone. Understood?
Yes, Dave, I promise.
Okay. Val, fix him up.
Yes, Dave. I will open an interdimensional portal for Gruder to Anarchy Online.
Okay, good. Now, speaking of Anarchy Online, let's get down to business. As many of you know, Zherbo Reaufeaux is about to go on trial there for the murder of this man, Bloody Dove. If he's found guilty, he'll be executed immediately. Now, I personally believe that Zherbo is innocent, and I've got to call into the Drifter to see if he has any info that might help. But he's not responding right now. I've also got to call into Sergeant Mo Tuesday, but he's deep undercover searching for the portal betrayer. The whole thing's a mess, and I'm terrified we might witness an innocent man's execution. Anyway, well, Zherbo is the virtual world's leading fashion designer, so his trial has caused quite a ruckus. With more on this, outside the courtroom is Larry.
Thanks, pal. These people are animals. I mean, they don't even care if Frenchie did it or what. They're just upset because they're gonna lose their fashion guru. Me? I could care less. I dress for comfort. Anyway, look.
Free Reaufeaux! Free Reaufeaux!
I tried to dress myself without Zherbo's advice, and look what happened.
Murder is bad, but poor taste is unforgivable.
How I gonna be's king pimp?
Does it look good?
Free Reaufeaux! Free Reaufeaux! Free Reaufeaux!
I can hear them. How very, very unsightly they must be now.
All right, Reaufeaux. Playtime's over. The trial is on.
Dave, the transmission has resumed.
Hi. Well, the trial is already well underway. Zherbo himself is about to take the stand, in fact. Let's watch.
Mr. Reaufeaux, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
No. Pfft.
Hello, Mr. Reaufeaux.
Alors, are you the court jester?
Very endearing. Let's begin by taking a look at this security cam tape, filmed the morning of the murder in a local arms shop. Hey! Would you hurry the up? I'm turning in the Rip Van Winkle back here! If you don't hurry up, I'm gonna rip your off and force feed it to your mother!
You speak of the illustrious Zherbo's mother. Zherbo. Zherbo must go now. Monsieur, please deliver the weapon we spoke of to my palace. Zherbo need it now more than ever.
Mr. Reaufeaux, are you aware that the expensive and obsolete gun you so hastily bought that morning was the same type of rare firearm used to brutally murder Bloody Dove mere hours later?
I do not care. I only care that your cologne makes you smell like a bargain basement gigolo.
Mr. Reaufeaux, you certainly seem quite upset with Mr. Dove during the encounter in question. Perhaps even so upset after he insulted your dearest mother that you'd be willing to murder him?
Ah, oui, this is true. I was upset enough to murder the pig, but unfortunately, I did not.
Then what was your reason, a fashion designer, for purchasing this deadly weapon?
I intended to melt it and mold it into a work of art that portrays my disgust with the immortal world.
And where is this alleged sculpture?
It did not turn out to Zherbo's satisfaction. I cast it in repulsion into the mouth of a volcano.
Mr. Reaufeaux, you and I both know that any piece of art you create, good or bad, is worth literally millions of credits. Are you trying to tell us that you threw it into a volcano?
Oui, that is the way of every true artiste. The volcano is the final resting place of all failed art. Ask Da Vinci, ask DiCaprio, ask the Zherbo.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, sound ridiculous? You decide.
Mr. Reaufeaux, as you insisted on representing yourself, do you have anything you'd like to add, or at this time, anyone you'd like to call in your defense?
Yes, oui. To the defense of Zherbo, I would like to call the most cheerless and famous movie star in all the world, Dirk Ruddy.
Order in the court.
Okay, that's really bad. For those of you who have been living under a rock, Dirk Ruddy had an unprecedented fall from grace a few weeks back. Under Apex's control, he was forced to tell the world all kinds of horrible and false things about himself. Now his name is basically equivalent to evil. I guess Zherbo didn't know, being in jail and all. In fact, Dirk came to me for help after the whole incident, and while I wasn't willing to tell the world about Apex and set off a panic, I did send Dirk into a brand new virtual world where, hopefully, he can start a second life. I hope he's okay.
This stinks. I'm lost.
My, you seem to be in dire straits, Dirk.
You're blue.
Quite the observant young man, aren't you?
Why are you blue?
It's a ghastly long story. Do you truly wish to hear it?
Is it about me?
No, lad, my life story is not about you.
Then no.
Well, I shall tell it to you anyway. It is critical to the future. Come. I was born Sir Wilhelm Haltburn Hanston III, but I am now known as Sir Blue. Dirk, please pay attention, my boy. I grew up in the glory days of British theatre, a peer of the many great sirs. Sir Laurence Olivier, Sir Alec Guinness, Sir Anthony Hopkins, Sir Ian McKellen.
Who are they?
Never mind that. At any rate, it was only a matter of time until destiny brought me to the pinnacle of theatrical glory. The call finally came when I was asked to play the great American superhero, the Incredible Hulk. I was both humbled and delighted. I immediately undertook the task of preparing for the role, both emotionally and physically. On the former, I engaged in long periods of deep hypnosis, searching out my innermost rage and childlike anger. On the latter, I began an intense training regimen, adding over 200 pounds of solid muscle to my then wiry frame. As a finishing touch, I underwent a horribly expensive and irreversible surgical procedure to turn my skin blue.
But the Hulk's green.
Oh, dear boy, nothing escapes you, does it? My career was quite finished. That brings us to the present, or more importantly, to our future.
Our?
Why, yes. You see, working together, you and I shall make a movie here in this world of Second Life to re-spark our failed careers.
But the public hates me. They think I play with dollies.
Oh, Dirk, haven't you learned the rule? One successful film, my boy. That's all it takes to make them forget. The problem is finding the means to make it. But here it'll be quite inexpensive. We can make it ourselves.
Hey, you're flying.
You can too, my boy. Catch me if you can.
Whoa, cool.
My sentiments exactly. And that's only the beginning.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm making a cube. Do have a seat.
This place has got it going on.
Indeed. Matter creation, quite possible here. Now, imagine extravagant and breathtaking sets constructed in the same manner.
That's crazy.
Using your soon-to-be-restored name and my genius, we shall embark upon a journey like no other. We shall create the greatest film ever made. And together, Dirk Ruddy and Sir Wilhelm Haltburn Hanston III shall rise again. What say you, Dirk?
You're the shizm shazm. Bring it on.
Dave, your specialist has begun his analysis.
Oh, great. Hi, the trial's been on hold for a few minutes as we've arranged for Rick, Portal's spiritual advisor, to speak on Zherbo's behalf. He's patched in from EverQuest. Let's cross our fingers and listen in.
I checked out his soul. He didn't do it, man.
And where is your proof on this?
Oh, I can just tell. I can see the truth, man. You can too. All you gotta do is use your mind like a prism, brother. You gotta converge the light rays of the senses into a single beam illuminance, man. Then you gotta shine it out through your mouth and beam it onto the world. I speak the truth. I speak the truth, man. You dig it?
Get that thing off of the view screen.
You see? Innocent.
Hi, welcome back. You're just in time. The judge is about to read the verdict, which the jury came up with in 2 minutes.
Zherbo Reaufeaux, you are a man with a long history of violence. Even at the time of your arrest, you were caught abusing your own butler.
He lacked it.
Following this court's policy of guilty until proven innocent, and you, Mr. Reaufeaux, being unable to prove yours, it is my duty to inform you that this court has found you guilty of first-degree murder. Your sentence to be enacted immediately is death.
Wait! Please don't hurt him. He didn't kill Bloody Dove.
Well then, young woman, just who did?
I did.
You did? Very well. Gentlemen, execute her.
Please don't send me to the grave. I only killed Bloody Dove because someone else told me to.
And who exactly did that?
I did.
Miss Yoodle?
Who are you?
I'm Groot. See, pig.
But I don't know any greasy pig.
I'm the police.
Uh-oh. Did I do something wrong?
You've broken a law about, hogs.
Baby, come on. It's time for another groove.
Who are you?
I'm Groover. I am to the late eyes what Dave is to the poor towels, Lord and Master.
Well, just what do you think you're doing here, Buster?
I was just teaching my latest late eye while all the angels sing songs about the Groover maneuver.
No! You're under arrest!
But what did he do?
Don't you worry, baby. Love is never a crime.
Don't just stand there. Execute him!
Quit wasting my time. You couldn't scratch me. Now back off before you all get a free trip to the hospital. This crap's gone on long enough. You there, Dave?
I think so.
Good, because I don't feel like repeating this. Gather round, idiots. Grandpa Drifter's got a bedtime story, and you're not gonna like it. It goes like this. Bloody Dove is the ultimate.
That's ridiculous. Bloody Dove is dead.
Are you gonna shut up so I can explain? Good. The ultimate is the future disembodied incarnation of Bloody Dove. Nearly all-powerful. Come back in time to try to take over the universe. And truthfully, he's only a quarter as powerful as he could be. But the one-way trip to our era cost him most of his power. I'm not sure why he chose this time period, except that something in the future, something, scared the wits out of him. I suspected all this for a while, but once the ultimate was trapped in the powerless shroom by Rick, it didn't matter. I thought it best to keep him there, in case I ever needed him.
Needed him?
Yeah. Like to stop Apex. See, I knew that only the Unleashed Ultimate would have the power and the element of surprise needed to beat him. It was the only way. Apex knew it too. He was after the Ultimate, but the Ultimate somehow managed to slip out of his grasp and hide. Apex wasn't fazed. See, he knew the Ultimate's identity as well. He figured if he could kill Bloody Dove on his terms before Bloody could become the Ultimate, that the Ultimate would cease to ever exist.
Ah, Zherbo is getting a headache.
Ugh.
So, Apex killed Bloody Dove?
No, I did.
Yeah. As fate would have it, Bloody was working on his transformation machine right when Apex bust onto the scene. It was a device that would merge Bloody's soul with the power of this entire galaxy. And after 1,000 years of incubation in an omnidimensional energy cocoon, turn him into the Ultimate. All he had to do was flip the switch and die. Apex knew it. As soon as he got past Bloody's towers, he was gonna stop him. Luckily, even though I was preoccupied, I had a backup plan.
He gave me his super gun and told me to do the deed as soon as Apex shut off the towers. I'm so against any type of violence, but the Drifter told me that if I didn't, Apex would hurt so many more people and animals.
A real Girl Scout, and luckily a good shot. She aced Bloody, hid, then activated the device. Thus was born the Ultimate.
But the Ultimate doesn't even speak like Bloody Dove, with the language and everything?
Don't you think that would give it away? Bloody wasn't stupid. In fact, he was a genius.
So Bloody Dove is the one who betrayed me, like in the note.
Bingo.
And you wrote the note.
No.
Then who did?
I don't know.
This is gonna take days to even absorb.
Enjoy. I got work to do.
Wait, Drifter, so where's the Ultimate now?
See the bags under my eyes? Does that answer your question? I'm still looking. Drifter out.
So, the fools have at long last discovered my origins. It matters not. So long as my new plan remains hidden, the universe shall soon belong to the Ultimate!